RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 list of everything and anything video blogs, and tons more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 4:20 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts, on Saturday, May 27, 2017. It's a nice and sunny day out in the 60s. It's going to be another sunny day tomorrow, Monday. It's going to be a washout with rain. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Two sad news items to report. First, it was two passings. First passing was Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher Jim Bunning, who eventually became a politician as a U.S. representative and eventually senator from Kentucky. He was 85 years old. Jim won 100 games in both leagues and pitched a no-hitter in both leagues. He was voted on the Veterans Committee in 1996. And also, musician Greg Allman passed away at the age of 69. He was part of the Allman Brothers group. So it's a sad day with passings. Prayers to both of these families in necessary need. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my second video blog subject of the day, which is about the Boston Celtics 2016-2017 season in review. But first, hear this. Get out! You're so sweet, cuz they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. I'm doing good. This action will not be taught at BMHS. I don't care about game show. Are you writing a book? Great quotes only in RVBN. Time now is 4:22 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts, Saturday, May 27th, 2017, my second video blog subject of the day. And today's second video blog subject of the day is about the Boston Celtics 2016-2017 season in review. This past season for the Boston Celtics was a good season. They finished first in the Atlantic Division with a 53-29 record, first in the Eastern Conference. They were led by their all-star player Isaiah Thomas. He was an explosive force on the court, plus they have other good players that contributed, including Avery Bradley and Al Horford and Jay Crowder and Amir Johnson, Marcus Smart, Kelly Olynyk, Jaylen Brown, and a few other pieces. And in the playoffs, the Celtics went down 0-2 to the Chicago Bulls. A lot of experts would say it would be the first number one seed to be swept out of the playoffs, but they came back for 4 straight games, beating Bulls in 6 games who were dysfunctional. Then, in round 2 of the playoffs Eastern Conference semifinals, they faced off against the number 4 seed Washington Wizards, who won the Southeast Division title, led by Bradley Beal and John Wall. It won 7 games, and most of these games were not even close, except maybe Game 6 and Game 4. The Celtics were kind of exposed because they didn't have any good rebounding, but somehow they made it through by beating the Wizards. And then in round 3, they faced off against the number 2 seed Cleveland Cavaliers, who were Central Division champions, and they have LeBron James and Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. And during the series in the Eastern Conference Finals, Isaiah Thomas got hurt. He missed the rest of the season after Game 2 with a hip injury, and Cavaliers took won the series 4-1. The Celtics were lucky in Game 3 by getting the last-minute shot by Avery Bradley, and they were in Game 4 for almost 3 quarters, but the Cavaliers took off and then beat them up. And the Celtics, going forward, they need another superstar player to become maybe a contender to the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference. The Boston Celtics hold the #1 pick overall in the NBA draft, and I think they're going to keep the #1 pick. Don't trade it for players who might be are not a good fit for Boston. And plus, they're going to go through the free agency route again. They have enough space to get one max player, and there's been rumors that that max player is going to be Gordon Hayward of the Utah Jazz, and Gordon Hayward was coached at Butler College by the Celtics' current coach, Brad Stevens. Plus, the Celtics have 1 more year left on Isaiah Thomas's contract, and also Avery Bradley's contract, and 2 more years left on Jay Crowder's contract, and 2 more years on Marcus Smart's contract. And they have free agents include Amir Johnson and Kelly Olynyk, who is a restricted free agent. I think the Boston Celtics should re-sign Isaiah Thomas to a long-term extension contract, and also give Avery Bradley an extension, and maybe keep Marcus Smart on board because he is improving as a player. He's coming off the bench, and he's a good bench player. But the Celtics need a big man as well, and something to do with rebounds, because the Celtics aren't a good rebounding team right now. And if they could get a rebounder, max contract guy, and a big man, I think they could challenge the Cleveland Cavaliers for the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference again next year, and maybe 2 games in the playoff series against them, because the Cavaliers ain't going away anytime soon, especially with LeBron James and Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving around. Even though LeBron's 32 years old and he's entering into kind of his twilight of his career, Kevin Love is 28, and Kyrie Irving's 25, so they might have 3, 4, 5 more years left for the window of opportunity. But the Celtics window with Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley could be as few as 2 years if they don't re-sign them. And I think they should right now, and I think they're going to keep the #1 pick, and I think they're going to let that pick develop with Jaylen Brown. But a big man and a superstar player has to be included. And that's about it on that. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Plus, with my 3rd and final video blog of the night, which will be about the top 10 best British singers of all time. I keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosebud, WCC, all rocks and nice legs. Elizabeth Hot, so steady, she's space. I need Squeezy's awesome, Amy. Linda Church of WPIX channel of New York, such a rocking Cougars, got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Gwen Clare of WHH channel 7 Boston is awesome, has best legs in Boston. And Alia Woolley of WABI channel 5 in Bangor, Maine, rocks and has the best legs in Maine.